Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle festive yoga practice today. It's a sunny, Christmassy day in London for me. I hope wherever you're joining from in the world, you're feeling safe and well at this time. I just wanted to put something out there to share as a festive offering for those who might need it. Really, we're just going to be moving the body very gently, staying quite low level, and therefore practice is suitable pretty much for anyone who's fit to practice, in particular, or sort of including, those of you that might be postpartum. For those of you that practice with me more regularly, you'll know that I had baby 6 months ago, and I'm definitely still adjusting to everything that's changed in my body and still practicing very mindfully of those things. So whether it's an injury or you're postpartum, or just feeling quite low mood and low energy, then please adjust the practice and move really mindfully of how you're feeling at the moment. Okay, well, we're going to get started. So we're just going to start with some really gentle movements with the shoulders and the neck. So we're going to stay seated. It might be that you want to sit up onto the couch or sit on a cushion if this isn't comfortable for you. You can even have the legs out in front of you if that feels better. So when you're ready to, just gently start to roll the shoulders. Yeah, and see if you can really slow this movement down. Quite often we're sort of a bit on autopilot with postures like this, with these types of movements in the body. So see if you can just slow it down and notice how the shoulders are feeling. I'm feeling some particular tightness in this side, probably from carrying my baby. And going the other way. Nice. Yeah, so most of us are kind of also spending a lot of our days leaning and peeling kind of over our laptops and computers whilst we're working from home and shopping for all those Christmas presents online. So just noticing what might be kind of feeling tight in the shoulders and just kind of come to stillness when you're ready. Lovely. And then we're just going to bring the fingertips onto the shoulders and start to take some nice rotations with the elbows. Yeah, so just the same movement really, but kind of using the elbows to guide us into a slightly bigger rotation of the shoulder. Lovely. Yeah, just notice if there's any kind of popping or grinding. It's definitely my left shoulder for me that's kind of playing up here. So just using this as an opportunity to check in. Yeah. Sometimes we don't really notice that we've got little injuries and tightness. So just working out what's going on. Change direction if you haven't already, and then when you're ready, you can bring the hands down in towards the lap. Lovely. And we're just going to move the ear over to the shoulder, chin in towards the chest, and over to the other side. Nice. Breath in, breath out. So this is a great little practice if perhaps you're just feeling a bit stiff and stale from sitting on the couch for a couple of days watching movies. You should definitely do that, by the way. But then just make sure you get some nice movement. Also, if you're just feeling a little bit like low mood and you need to lift your energy, then of course some movement will help with that. So moving the neck slowly, a couple more breaths there. And then when you're ready to, just place the hand at the back of the neck. So just going again, same movement. So ear down towards the shoulder, chin into the chest, rolling all the way across. We'll breathe here, inhale, go forwards again. Nice, couple more. Oh, sometimes the most simple movements feel really great. Nice, and then making your way all the way up. We'll reach the arms up nice and wide and just send the thumbs back. Have a nice big stretch all the way through the arms. You should feel that. Lovely. And then with the fingertips come all the way down. Inhale, open the arms. Nice. Exhale, rolling all the way down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Nice. This time I just want you to bring the palms up towards the ceiling and then flex the fingertips back. Get that really great stretch all the way across the median nerve there. And then when you're ready to, palm goes down, reach the opposite arm up. And we'll just take a nice big side stretch. Try to keep the hip pinned down. So as you lean over, don't take the bum with you. Really kind of ground the supporting hand into the floor and reach over to the side. Lovely. And we're looking for extension through the side of the body as opposed to kind of really showing how bendy we can be. It's all about stretching out through the side of the body here, stretching this rib cage. Again, inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. So just a little bit further with each breath. So we're using the breath to kind of get more space into the body. Switching over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. So really trying to expand the space from, I guess, the elbow to the hip point. So that this side body here, the ribs, all kind of stretch. We get a little bit more space between each rib. Again, inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Last one. Inhale. Nice and soft in this top shoulder if you can, so just notice where you might be holding tension just to kind of get into the posture. Lovely. Little roll of the shoulders. Nice, and we're going to scoop the hands underneath the knees. I'm going to come to the side profile now and start to just balance on our sit bones, okay, on the bum. So we're just hovering there. Lift through your pelvic floor and your core, sort of draw the navel in towards the belly, lift the chest. See if you can broaden your collarbones. Nice, flex the feet to give the legs something to do. And then if you're feeling particularly strong, you might want to have a go at lifting the arms away from the back of the legs. So the core is engaging, chest is lifting. Notice if you start to sort of slouch down, see if you can pull yourself back up. Lovely, the hands are really useful if you want to rest them here. Nice, lovely, inhale and exhale. Nice, if you're feeling a little bit more kind of energetic and strong, maybe you want to stretch through the backs of the legs. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Notice as I start to kind of lose some of the strength, I'm starting to slouch down. So really work on lifting the chest here. Flex toes up towards the face. Maybe you're still here. That's fine. Just a little bit longer. Keep that pelvic floor lifting. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Inhale. Across the ankles. We're going to roll all the way over into our tabletop. So 4-point position. So create lots of space for yourself between where the knees are and the hands, and then also the space between the knees and the hands. Yeah, and then when you're ready to, we're going to dip the belly down, lift the chest, take a deep breath in here. We're going to move through cat-cow, so nice and slowly rounding the spine, stretching through the back, put this angry cat shape here, and then inhale, lift up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting nice and high. Nice, and remember it's all about the journey in between, so don't worry too much about how kind of athletic your cat and your cow are. Think more about this really nice slow articulation of your spine. That's the bit that we're looking for, that's going to keep the spine nice and healthy. Lovely, really stretchy around the shoulders, maybe bring the weight forward slightly. So you're really pressing into the hands, press the fingertips into the floor as well. Draw the navel in. Nice. And then when you're ready to, you can just come to neutral. Yeah, and we'll move through some variations of this where we start to bend the elbows, dip down towards the floor, scoop across the mat, get that arch in the back, and then round the spine at the top. Yes, and we're moving all the way across the mat. Lovely, guys. Just keep going like this. This should feel really nice and juicy. You're obviously getting some nice movement into the pelvis as well here. If your knees or hands kind of tiring as they rest into the floor, then maybe you want to pad up underneath, so perhaps a cushion. Change direction. You can even just fold over your mat a little bit, just make it a bit more supported. Lovely, really get that stretch through the spine. Should feel good. Yeah, start to really kind of increase the blood flow into the spine here. Lovely. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to neutral. You can gently push the bum back and take a rest down in child's pose. You guys keep your head down. Have a rest. Catch your breath. Nice inhale. And exhale. Yeah, so as much as we want to practice these movements and postures, we also want to practice these moments of calm and allow the body to rest. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. So moving up from your tabletop now, from your child's pose, coming back to tabletop. Lovely. And then when you're ready to, we're just going to walk the right leg over the left and bring the knees to kind of squeeze together and push the bum all the way back and come to this little cross legs position here. Okay, so I'll come front on. Okay. So if this feels incredibly tight, it might be that you're sort of sitting a little bit more like this. And if that feels really tight, you can extend the bottom leg, yeah? Make sure that you're resting onto the fleshy part of your thigh, not on your kneecap. Otherwise, if you've made it over here, okay, what we want to try to work towards doing is flexing the feet, kind of drawing them outwards, drawing the navel in and sitting nice and tall. Yes, you'll be getting a nice big stretch to the back of the top leg. Nice. Rooting the sit bones down, so make sure that you're kind of equally pressing in towards the floor with both sides of your hips and bum. Flex feet, sit tall. Nice. From here, you're going to reach out with the same leg that's on top and then sweep the other arm underneath. Okay, so for me it's right arm on top, left arm underneath. Clasp the hands around and lift the forearm nice and high. So we're getting a lovely stretch in the hips, through the back of the right glute, across the top of the shoulders. Lovely. Forearms lift, lengthen through your spine, draw your navel in, and then if you feel like it, you can start to tip and dip forward as well, but keep the spine lengthening, your chest lifting. Yeah, so resist the urge to kind of curl over. Think about getting nice and long. Breath in, and breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale, maybe you can get a little bit further down, maybe the head can drop, but keep the spine lengthening. When you're ready, slowly lifting all the way up, unravel the shoulders, open up the arms, take a roll of the shoulders. Perfect. When you're ready to, you can just slowly start to roll forward so that you come back to your tabletop position. So hands to the floor, knee down, right knee comes back. Nice. So we're just going to come back to that nice rotation. So moving through cat and cow. Just do a couple here. Maybe the other way. And then when you're ready to, we'll go on the other side with that nice stretch across the back of the leg. So lifting the left leg this time, crossing over the right. Yeah. Squeeze the back of the knees together. When you're ready, bum comes down. Yeah. Flexing feet. Nice. Flex toes, walk the feet forwards. See if you can get the feet forwards and kind of further away. Lovely. Remember option, extend the bottom leg. Lift this one here. Okay, this might be enough. So the knee drops down, chest lifts. Yeah, draw the navel in. If you're here, rooting through both sides of your hips, sitting nice and tall. This time we reach out with the left arm, right arm comes underneath, clasp and wrap around the arms. If you can't bring the palms together, okay, bring the back of the hands together. Wherever you are, lift and sit tall and round your shoulders. Lovely. You can draw the chin into the chest a little bit if you want to. It's all about lengthening through the torso, not straining the neck high. When you're ready to, you can start to dip forwards. Yeah. If you're able to really kind of extend through the chest here, keeping the hips rooted down, then you can start to drop the head down. Nice deep breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, slowly uncurl the spine. Release the arms. Lovely. And then when you're ready to, we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. So we're actually going to be facing the other side on the mat now. When you're ready to, palms down, knees down. And then we'll just move all the way back so that the heels and the bum meet and we can sit nice and tall. Lovely. All right. From here, guys, I want you just to kind of shuffle so that you can rest one knee, then we'll go with the left knee onto the floor and extend the right leg out to the side. Lovely. And we're going to get a nice deep groin stretch here. Lovely. So flex the toes down on the right foot and kind of point them towards the side of your mat. Lovely. If this is really tight in this supporting leg, then you can sit a little bit higher and just play around with getting a little bit of stretch here by sending the bum back and the chest forwards and down. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you're right down here. Perhaps you feel comfortable. You could start to send the chest down towards the floor, maybe even reaching the arms forward and taking the head down. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Slowly lifting your hands. Nice. And from here, we're going to shimmy the bum onto the floor and keep this right leg extended out. Just place this left foot into the inside edge of the right leg, and we're going to take a nice rotation over this right leg. Reach the arms up nice and high. Keep the torso lengthening, and when you're ready to, start to walk the fingertips forward. Try to keep the spine long and straight rather than rounding. Okay? So it might be that you end up staying up quite high. If you can keep the spine straight and long, you can start to walk the hands a little bit further forwards. Nice. Breath in and breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Slowly start to uncurl the spine. We're going to take a nice big stretch down this outside right side of the body. So I'm going to place my hand down on the floor and start to rotate now onto the top of this left shin. So push that shin down, start to open up through the front of the body here, extending out with this right arm so that all the way from my right foot right up to the fingertips of my right hand is stretching. Lovely. And see that I'm kind of really opening through the front of the body, squeezing my glutes and thrusting my hips and chest towards the ceiling. Gentle in this supportive arm. Inhale and exhale. One more breath there. Inhale and exhale. Lovely, guys. Slowly starting to bring the bum all the way down. Nice. Lovely. And we'll just switch sides. So just moving the right leg in, extending the left leg out. We'll reverse that, so we'll start with this nice big stretch through the left side, hand down, sweep the arm forward, come onto the shin of the right leg, open up through the left side, extending that hand all the way back towards my Christmas tree, open through the chest. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, notice if your bum is staying back, see if you can squeeze through the glutes and open up through the front of the body. Inhale. Exhale, see these toes of my left foot grounding into the floor. One more, inhale and exhale. Lovely. We're coming down for that stretch over this left leg. So when you're ready to, start to turn the torso facing over the left leg, reach the arms up high. Yeah. Try to soften this right knee down. Remember, we're looking for a nice long spine here. So keep the chest lifted, fingertips come to the floor. Maybe you're just here, that's fine. Yeah. Otherwise, inhale. And then exhale, you can start to take the chest down. Yeah, inhaling, exhaling. Breath in and breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. And slowly starting to lift the spine now. When you're ready to, we're going to move into that groin stretch on the left side. So we want to move the weight forward, start to ground through that right foot. Yeah, remember, left foot, sorry. Remember options here. You can come nice and high if you want to. You can start to play around with taking the bum back, chest forwards and down. Otherwise, maybe you're sitting back onto that right heel. Perhaps you've got the space here. You can start to come nice and low. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, breath in and breath out. Some lovely sunshine peeking through. Nice. Wherever you're coming from, whichever variation you're moving from, just slowly start to walk that left leg in. We're going to return all the way back to sitting on our bums on our mats. So, sweeping the legs out in front of you. We're going to come back to that Navasana, okay? So sit here, give your spine a nice big stretch by lifting and opening through the front of the chest. Yeah, and then when you're ready, you can round the spine and stretch the spine the other way. Chest lifts. When you're ready, we're going to sweep the hands underneath the back of the legs. Lift the heels. Lovely. Flex toes. Draw the navel in. Choose the level that suits you. Maybe you can lift the legs. Nice, breath in and breath out. Yeah, try to keep the face and the shoulders relaxed here. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, hands underneath. Whatever works for you, remember. Inhale and exhale, pelvic floor lift. Again, breath in and breath out. Really nice. When you're ready to, we're going to start to place the feet onto the floor. Lovely, just slowly moving all the way up to upright. We're going to open the legs and place the soles of the feet together and just start to shimmy the bum closer towards the heels. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to, you can place a cushion underneath your bum to just lift you up and prop you up just a tiny little bit, if that helps. Otherwise, bum onto the floor, ground through the sit bones, grab the ankles, lift the chest. Yeah. Allow the spine to lift and open. Chest to lift and open rather, and then when you're ready, let the chest move forwards. Nice. Yeah, if you feel like it, you can just kind of take a grip outside of the legs, start to let the chest come forwards. Again, think about lengthening through the spine, so don't worry about curling and rounding through the shoulders. If you can, see if you can let the knees soften, so just relax just a little bit of tension in the legs. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, slowly lifting. We'll do one more here. Just slowly draw the sit bones just a little bit closer towards the heels and see if you can just gently press the outside edges of your feet together and open up the sort of sole of your foot there. Yeah, notice how it just slightly helps to nudge the hips open just a tiny little bit more. Lovely. If it's available to you, you can start to draw the chest forward, maybe drop the head down towards the feet. Otherwise, just stay here. This is fine. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. One more. So just gently releasing that. We can stay here with the legs. You could maybe send the feet a little bit further away. I'm just going to take some rotations of the torso here, through the waist, through the hips a little bit, round through the spine. Just start to move the chest all the way around. Nice. So nice big circles, moving through all of the corners of your bum, kind of pressing into the floor. Lovely. Should feel nice and juicy, rolling all the way around. Yeah, maybe you need a cushion under there to make it a little bit more comfortable. I certainly don't need any extra padding down there. Well done, guys. And then when you're ready to start to lift the chest, come back to neutral. All right, we're going to take a couple of twists. So if you're part of the postpartum crew, then just be really mindful, particularly if you've had a cesarean section, of any rotations. But otherwise, we're going to just take the leg over the opposite leg. Yeah, so you just want to be really gentle with these rotations. So a couple of options. If you wanted to take a gentle variation, you can move in the same direction as the leg, keeping this nice and open. You can bring the hand behind you and just take the rotation outwards, okay? Otherwise, if you're looking for something a little bit deeper, option here is to grab around opposite arm to the leg and start to rotate the chest round. Yeah, really lengthen up through the side of the body here. So you want to lengthen your spine to allow this rotation to happen. And this is really great posture for just helping to kind of keep things moving. Perhaps there's some serious digestion going on in there. So breath in and breath out. Try to place this foot onto the floor, flex the other one. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, and remember it's your chest and torso that you're rotating. Don't worry about spinning the head around. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Also, option if you want to go a little bit deeper, of course, is to sort of come to a bind. So placing the hand through the leg and wrapping the other arm around. All right. When you're ready, just slowly twisting out. Just take a little bow over in the opposite direction, just to kind of de-rotate. And then we'll switch over. So swap legs. And the other one, cross over. Grab over the leg, start to find the rotation that suits you. Yeah, remember, option is to open in the same direction as the leg. Otherwise, we're twisting across. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. So we want to spend just a couple more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Lovely, guys, just gently rolling on the way through. Taking that little bow down to the other side, stretching out through the body. Lifting up through the chest. Beautiful. I'm just going to unhook that leg. Okay, we're going to take a reverse pigeon posture now. So we're going to make our way down to laying on the floor. So when you're ready to, we're going to take a really slow journey. I want you to think about one vertebrae at a time landing on the floor. So just kind of drip feeding ourselves down towards the floor, yeah? Use the arms behind the back of the legs unless you're feeling super strong today. Suck the navel in, slowly uncurl the spine. Rolling the shoulders all the way down. Perfect, guys. We'll take our reverse pigeon, so it's just a figure of four. We're going to cross one leg over the other. Don't worry about which one you're going for. Our pigeon posture aims to stretch through the back of this leg here, through the hamstring, stretching through the glute, okay? So extending the supporting leg up towards the ceiling, bringing the hands behind the back of the leg. You can bend this again if you want to, and then drawing the knee in towards the chest. At the same time, see if you can move that knee away. So just a classic, nice kind of runner's stretch here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready to, we're going to stay on this side, so place the foot down. Okay, and we're just going to drop both knees over towards the side of the top leg. Okay, so I've gone with my right. We're looking now for this nice sort of twist and rotation through the body. Send the arms wide and take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. So I've got my right leg bent and I'm looking over my left shoulder. And we'll stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Really nice, guys. Just gently lift the knees, come back to neutral. You can release that top leg, maybe bring both knees in towards the chest, give them a squeeze. We'll switch over, so the other leg crosses over. Find that stretch on the other side. Extend the leg up towards the ceiling, flex behind the back of the thigh. Relax the leg, flex feet. Nice, breath in. And breath out. And you can also leave that leg on the floor if you want to. Just focus on opening this hip. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. And breath out. Perfect. Foot down. When you're ready to, we're going to drop these down in the other direction now. Yeah, notice how the top foot is kind of hooking on the back knee to help to get this nice big stretch across the top of this hip here. Stretching through these hip flexors, really kind of bringing on this stretch down my right side and then sending the arms wide. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. This side feels really good today. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, just starting to ground the feet, start to lift the knees back to neutral. Okay, neutralizing the body, press the spine into the floor here. You can give your knees a squeeze if you want to. And then from here, I want you to tilt the pelvis so that the lumbar spine, the lower back is pressing into the floor. Lovely. And just place the hands on the belly and just kind of massage the lower back into the floor. Just should feel nice to find that feeling of connection. Yeah, and that feeling of support. Lovely. You can just gently sway the knees. Nice. We're just going to take a nice bridge posture now, just to move towards the end of the class. So heel toe your feet so that they're in line with your hips and underneath your knees. Yeah, so you don't want them too far away or kind of behind the knees. You want them just kind of nicely underneath. Yeah, and some hip distance. Then when you're ready to, you're going to press the back of the arms in towards the floor and tuck the pelvis. See this just gentle lift of the glutes off the floor. I'm peeling my coccyx off the floor, drawing my navel in, squeezing the glutes, squeezing, lifting the chest nice and high. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the glutes, keep the chest lifted. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the neck still. Breath in and breath out. Lovely. One more. Inhale, exhale, and then just slowly uncurl the spine. Yeah, one vertebra at a time. Make the way all the way down towards the floor. Lovely, guys. When you're ready to, you can move the knees into the chest. And just massage the back of the body into the floor. Imagine that you're laying in some sand and you're just kind of trying to make a nice big kind of imprint into the ground. So really sort of explore the sensation of the back of the spine and the back of the shoulders. Yeah, we'll find a little bit of energy with some forwards and backwards rolls. So see if you can come up to balance on the sit bones and roll all the way back. Well done, guys. One more. Yeah, chest lifts. And then when you're ready to, just come up to seated. We'll just come back to those shoulder rolls and neck rolls just to finish. So a few big rolls through the shoulders. And we'll come to the breath. Inhale, exhale, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in and breath out. Lovely. Hand behind the neck, rolling through the shoulders. Lovely. Just stretching through the back of the neck. Inhale here. Last one. Really nice, guys. And then we'll come to just a few moments of our relaxation. Okay, so grab yourself a pillow. You can grab a blanket, pop your head under the pillow, perhaps pop another one underneath your knees, whatever feels best for you. And in a really busy kind of hectic time of year, see if you can give yourself just a few moments to relax. I like to put a cushion under my knee so that my lumbar spine is resting into the floor, hands on my belly. You can also place the palms upwards. Let the feet flop out. We'll just spend a few moments here. You guys can stay there. Lots of breath. Slowly start to let the whole body relax. And just for these few moments, give yourself permission to completely rest. Breath in and breath out. See if you can adjust your shoulders, adjust your hands, so there's no effort required. Maybe the feet can fall out, your body can be heavier. See if you can soften now through the lips and the cheeks, your eyebrows, even your eyelids. I'm just going to stay here for another few more moments. So let your whole body relax. As I said before, just like the movement and the physical postures, we also need to practice the opportunity to come to stillness. Really filling the lungs. Nice, easy exhalations. When you're ready, you can move your hands onto your belly and your chest. And we'll take 3 nice big breaths together. Nice deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more, inhale. Lovely, last one. Really nice, guys. Just gently resting there for a few moments longer if you have time, if you'd like to. Make your way up to a seated position. And then when you're ready, we'll just bring the palms together, rub them gently together, create a little bit of heat, and place them over your eyes. And then when you're ready, you can return to your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle practice. I'd love to know if you've got any comments, if it was useful, and I hope to see you very soon. Have a really great festive season and a really good start to 2021.